Alright everyone, we are back with War 6 against X-K9. Today I'm taking in Null, Viv, and Hulkling. I've got Path 8 in Section 1, half of Path 7 in Section 2, and a shared fight on Shared Island. So, Path 8, starting here, we have two Tactic Defenders, Prowler and Scorp. We're going to be taking both with Null, who bypasses the global without even having to have a clarity passive, as long as you stick to mediums and heavy attacks. So game plan with Prowler here to start is just bait out heavies, medium, reparry if we can, throw a heavy until we get to the clarity, and then once we get the clarity we can go into full combos and then just take them down with special attacks and combos. Not retaliating special attacks against Prowler. Not retaliating the heavy with a heavy. The window's too tight. In duels, if I was just sticking with retaliating the heavy after an animation, I'd get cornered. But obviously in a duel, I couldn't replicate the 10 combo to get the clarity and then go to town. I mean, you technically can, but you get the point. Anyways, we have full recoils on for every fight this war. And it's just go to town. So you see here Prowler's going down nice and easy. Decide to go with Special 1 since the fight's going so quick. Didn't feel like Special 3 was actually going to be worth it here. Honestly, it probably would. You can go either way, to be honest. Going well so far. No evade, no auto block. We're cornered, so we can full combo off the wall now that we have clarities. And he just kind of melts away. So an easy fight, nothing special. Moving on to Scorpion. Here we're going to parry heavy until we get the clarity charges. Once we have them, we are going to bait out heavies while Scorp is over a bar of power. And we are going to combo into our block until we push him to Special 2, just so that we can keep the poison stings off of us as much as possible throughout the fight. Second heavy there. Third one coming up. Decide to turtle. Ready to start comboing. Reparry off a block. Got the clarity. Unfortunately, I did a medium, so he threw a special attack right away. Luckily, we only got one poison on ourselves. The other is from the recoils. And now we're to the game plan. Ending combos with a block to bait a heavy into Special 2 for him. Once we're there, we're just baiting it out. Finally throws it. Here I do decide to go to Special 3. So we combo here into Relic, do a couple more hits to try and push him to Special 2 out of the Special 3 animation. However, I believe the corruption affected his combat power rate, so he did not make it to Special 2. But he was almost gone anyways, so these poisons from that do not matter. So easy finish. Next up, we are taking Dust with Viv. On the node where if you knock down, it removes the protection. Without the knockdown, you're going to have 95% resistance, or it's 90. I can't think of it off the top of my head. We're going to see it here in a second. Anyways, game plan was to start out with a well-timed block heavy so that we get the protection down, combo until we get to Special 2, do the phase heavy again before the Special 2, drop the Special 2, combo until we push her to Special 1 and bait out the Special 1. Practiced the Special 1 dexes here so that we did not take any extra sand debuffs, leading to the sandstorm. And if you notice, when I do phase, especially for dropping a heavy, I pause instead of instantly retaliate. That's just so that the AI does not back off when I try to retaliate. It actually gets them to throw out a heavy. We nail each tap of the Special 2 attack. Use the Relic here for an easy opening for the heavy to remove protection. Get this Special 1 out. And then immediately start firing Special 1s. And it'll take 2 of these to finish her off. So a nice, clean, perfectly what we wanted to do fight. Now we move on to the fight I was most worried about and have been worried about since I've known Onslaught existed and Hulkling has been the game plan. I approached this fight wrong fundamentally on every level. So I thought I'd be smart and start with a parry just to get some easy power on myself by gaining a buff without giving him power. The problem with that is getting the Daunted, which removes willpower, and I'm running recoils. And then I thought I'd dex out, and I magically reparry, trying to dex out, so that triggered Conflictor, which put him at special 1 a lot earlier than he should have been for this fight. So now I've got to dex the special 1 before I've even thrown a special 2. We nail the dex, no big deal, but we're taking damage from bleed, so we've lost a good bit of health. Finally work my way off the wall here at special 2 in the shock phase. Perfect, throw the special 2. Once we get the unblockable up right here. But this leads to another special 1 coming out. And of course, with this special 1, we don't dex it perfectly. We get nailed on the second hit, so the rest of it pushes us to special 3, which is fantastic. It's exactly what you want on this fight. Just kidding. Wait for the shock phase, throw the special 3, hope we can salvage this. My plan was to get back away from him, but he instantly threw special 1 when I came out. And at that point, I thought I was gone. So I noticed regen is kicking in, kind of saving me here. I figure I can maybe work my way out of this if I can just get through this bleed phase to get him to back up, and he's not having it. He's coming at me. And I didn't want to trigger unblockable before I finally was able to get to the shock phase, and then he heavies against the wall and it KOs me. So wasn't too happy about that. Should have just focused on only blocked hits and special 2 cycled, but did it wrong. So there we did the parry again, the daunt, whatever. Shouldn't be doing that, but we didn't trigger Conflictor at least. And this time, just go into the special 2, finish off the little bit of health he had left. Wasn't too happy about that, not too thrilled. That ended my war. Puts us at 27 kills, 2 deaths. Off of a fight I knew was going to be kind of my undoing. Onslaught, special 1 dex, not my most consistent special attack dex, even though in duels I've been fine. But of course, war practice is completely different. But just need to get the proper strat for cycling special 2s and not dealing with a special 1. We ended up winning that war, however, so that put us at 6-0 halfway through the season. So the Alliance as a whole is in a really good spot with staying top 10 and being top 10. But we definitely have avoided most of the top or most challenging alliances at the top. So we should get a very nice gauntlet run here the next 6 wars, maybe the next 5, which is fine. Doesn't affect our play specifically. It just means our opponent will be dying much, much less than they have been. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, give a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.